Hi everyone, I'm Rekha Muttaraj live in the KHOU 11 newsroom. It is 2:36 on this Monday after the Super Bowl. Did you make it to work? You know, a lot of people call out sick on this Monday, but if you did, good for you. I'm right there with you. Let's go over the stories that you guys are clicking on today, and we're going to start with this. It's a story that has a lot of you asking, how in the world did this happen? A driver with 3 prior DWI convictions is now charged with felony murder after a deadly crash in northwest Harris County. And deputies believe the man was driving while intoxicated in this 4th incident. He's been identified as 57-year-old Jeffrey Davis. Now, Davis was trying to make a left turn. He was driving his gray pickup when it crashed head-on into the driver of a black pickup that you can see there. The 20-year-old driver, Eduardo Tovias, was killed. Records show that on top of those DWI convictions that happened in 1995, 1997, and 2014, Davis has also been previously arrested for other criminal charges, including assault on a family member. Okay, let's take a look at some surveillance video because police need your help with this one. They need to identify the suspects who are responsible for this violent robbery at a cell phone store in North Houston. It happened last month on Friday, January 24th, around 7:45 in the evening. This is a Metro PCS store in the 16,000 block of Imperial Valley. So one of the suspects was seen several times pointing an AR-15 at employees. They were demanding cash out of the safe. So police are looking for those 4 men. They got away in a black SUV. If you have any information about this, please call Crime Stoppers. That phone number 713-222-TIPS, which is 8477. Okay, police believe a Metro bus was struck by gunfire early this morning, but it was actually caught in the crossfire. It wasn't the intended target. No one was shot, but at least one passenger had to be treated for cuts from a broken window on the bus. Investigators with Houston Police and Metro Police continue to look for that gunman right now. The shooting was reported just before 6:30 this morning. That bus traveling on Veterans Memorial just north of West Gulf Bank. Witnesses told police the suspect fired about 5 rounds near the rear of the bus. A detailed description of the person not immediately given to us by police, but there are some unconfirmed reports that he or she was wearing a blue hoodie and gray pants. All right, let's talk about this story that has developed out of another story that we've been following. Remember the Harding Street raids? So now a district judge has declared a man who claims former HPD officer Gerald Goins framed him in a 2008 drug case innocent. Otis Mallett's case is one of thousands of cases that are now under review in the wake of the botched Harding Street raid that was led by former Officer Goins. District Attorney Kim Ogg says cases tied to Goins continue to be the subject to review rather. Many of them could be dismissed. In a previous hearing, the DA's office agreed in court that Goins provided false testimony and failed to disclose relevant evidence to prosecutors at the time. They said no reasonable jury would have convicted Mallett had they known what they know now. Goins is currently out on bond. He initially skipped this morning's hearing for medical reasons until a judge threatened him in contempt of court charge. So it took him a few seconds later. He did show up in court and he pled the 5th. All right, those are the stories we're following today. Let's get to the weather. It's going to get cold and then it's going to get warm again. Addison, what's going on?
Rekha, unfortunately, we got a lot going on right here across the Lone Star State. First things first, starting off with the cold coming our way, because just to show you how serious this cold front is coming into our vicinity, there are winter storm watches up in effect across northwestern sections of Texas, right along the I-20 corridor, going up towards the Panhandle, where they're anticipating several inches of snow. For us, we just have some windy concerns going on so far for the day today, mainly across our western counties, talking about the wind advisory up in effect through 6 o'clock tonight. Wind gusts could go around 30 to 35 miles per hour, and that has been the case up across in Fort Bend County, just outside of Sugar Land, where we are seeing those higher winds being sustained roughly between 20 to 25 miles per hour, sometimes 26 miles per hour. But notice the direction. All those winds are coming in out of the south, so we are pumping up the warmth, pumping in the moisture as well, and that's why we are seeing a fair amount of cloud cover out there on this day today. So unlike how the weekend was, where it was bright and sunny and pleasant, hopefully you had a chance to get out and about, We're seeing those clouds roll on in, and you may see a few raindrops hit your windshield as you're out and about. Going through Tuesday evening to Wednesday morning, that's when this strong cold front will come by, ushering the big changes across our vicinity, where temperatures will tumble, I should say, down to frigid levels, heading on out into Thursday, and especially in the morning hours. Right now outside at Bush Intercontinental, we have 74 degrees with a little bit of some sun trying to peek through the cloud deck. Winds still sustained around 14 miles per hour, and we're still watching those dew points running on the higher side of things for this time of the year. Look at these temperatures across the board. These are numbers you would find in towards mid to late March. Wow, definitely getting an early spring treat right here. 72 in Huntsville, 75 in Conroe, 73 out there at Hobby, Galveston City at 70 degrees, and everyone is watching the winds come on in from the south, bringing up the warmth, bringing in the moisture. Now that high pressure has stepped aside to the east. But notice that we are starting to see some scattered showers out there to our west, and so you may get a few of those instances coming your way for the day today and tomorrow as well. The cold front in question, it's right here, pushing up across southern sections of Colorado, just pushing in towards the Panhandle area, but there's even another stronger Arctic front right there making its way through the northern plains, and we're going to watch a series of just cold air rush on down across the area as we start to go through the next several days. The reason why all this is happening, well, we got to look at the winds aloft, the jet stream. It's occurring roughly at the same altitude that a commercial jetliner will fly, 34 or 35,000 feet or so, but whenever you get a dip in the jet stream, like right here, you're talking about cold air being funneled down from the north, and it's going all the way down into Southern California as you look through your day to day. But let's watch this jet stream. Over time, you can start to see that trough swing in towards the southwest where, yeah, talking about some cold conditions all the way down across towards the Mexican border. Eventually, that trough swings on out towards us, and that's when we're going to be watching that cold front advance and bring that cold air down towards us. So forecast temperatures, looking across the country. Watch the cold front right about here. You can kind of see it with the chilly conditions coming behind it, starting to progress downward across the Lone Star State through Tuesday. Amarillo 28, Dallas 67. Moving forward though, temperatures continue to drop as the cold front pushes further south and east. Houston, looking right there, 61 degrees for Wednesday morning. Meanwhile, areas to our west will be in the 40s, 20s, and teens. And you can see it right here as you make your way across Texas, how that cold air will be rushing on down behind that front. Up ahead of it, temperatures tomorrow afternoon. Talk about warmth. We're talking about mid to upper 70s. There's even some 80s out there. Laredo, Texas, may be flirting with 90 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. That is certainly astonishing. Watch the cold air rush on down, though, as we go from Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And as it progresses towards us, let's zip on down across the metro area where you're going to watch the temperatures drop as the morning hours progress. So Wednesday at midnight, these are going to be your high temperatures for your day, 60s and 70s. But then the cold air comes down, and by Wednesday morning, 5 a.m., College Station 46, Tomball 68. We have 70s down towards the coast. Cold air continues to rush on in, and over the course of 3 hours, we've gone from being in the upper 60s across portions of Harris County down into the low 50s, and the cold air continues to rush further south and east, where at lunchtime, we're now talking about temperatures in the 40s and 50s. So you're starting off your day with one jacket and having to wear a different one as you go out and about to grab a bite to eat or maybe get something delivered in perhaps. Take a look right here what we do anticipate with that cold front arrival, the chance for seeing scattered showers and thunderstorms, and also chance for seeing some winter precipitation for areas to our north and west. So here comes the cold front diving on down. Tuesday night into Wednesday morning is the time frame in question to get showers and thunderstorms to come on in. Precip is changing behind that front. Rain to a wintry mix of snow going across portions of north central Texas, and then you continue to watch that cold front advance. We're going to get dry air coming in behind it, so the chance for seeing any of that precip change over to a wintry mix of snow for us, about next to none. We're just going to kind of shut down the precip chances, but nonetheless, some areas way north and west will still be dealing with some flakes flying around, and heading out and towards Thursday morning, we dry things up as the system completely leaves our vicinity and maybe dry out from maybe picking up a couple tenths of an inch, so nothing huge. So the precip won't be the big topic of discussion this week. It's going to be the change in temperatures. Tonight, 68 degrees comes your way as we are staying rather on the cloudy side of things with less winds and a mild feeling in the air. I mean, that's close to your average high this time of year. And then going forward in towards tomorrow, yep, we put an 80 right there on the map. We're not getting shy away from it. There is a chance for seeing many spots get up into the upper 70s to low 80s tomorrow. Then heading on out to Wednesday, temperatures are dropping throughout the day as that cold front comes on by. We're starting off Thursday morning, Friday morning, both days into the icebox, so to speak, mid to upper 30s for those temperatures, getting the 50s and 60s for respective highs. And then the weekend, we clean things up and warm things up back towards seasonable levels. We'll have more information coming up on Channel 11 and the 411.